Welcome back to the channel, guys. This video you guys are going to tell was previously recorded. This was a few months back because we were waiting on a block for this car, and I was waiting for some machine work to get done, and it took quite a bit of time, unfortunately, but we did get this block back and we got this thing together. So I am going to be putting this video up now, so let's jump right into it. Hope you guys enjoy it, and you'll be seeing some more FA20 content. Good afternoon, guys, and we are back outside working away today, and it is going to be the afternoon today because we've had some off and on rain spurts throughout the day, but gave me some time to clean the garage and get the next project in the driveway. And that is right, guys, we do have an FA car here again, and some of you have spotted the scene in the background. You can tell she's a bit dirty, but we're going to make her like brand new. The story on this car, it's a 2015 WX, has about 90K on it, and it's done the normal Subaru thing, rod knocked. So unfortunately this thing had lost a bearing. Being a loss of bearing, one of our first things we want to check is get the engine out, see how bad the failure is, and see if these cylinder heads are going to be actually reusable or not. I did go ahead and pull a valve cover, pull the cam cap off, and it does look like we have promising news that these cylinder heads are going to be reused. So that's going to be today's goal, is getting this engine out of the car. Like I said, we are getting a later start on today. This is about 4:30 in the afternoon, so don't know how far we'll get today. This will probably run on into the next day, especially having 90,000 miles on it. A lot of you know how big of a pain it is to get the J-pipes off these cars. So I have sprayed the bolts on the downpipe, and I'm praying that they're going to come loose. So hopefully that's the case. But first step first, like I tell you guys always, we need to get our ground disconnected, and then we can continue. We might as well pull our battery out. This battery is completely dead anyways. But we can get the battery out, get this thing in the air, start bleeding our coolant system, and start getting the basics off, like the intercooler, the charge pipe, the air box here, the battery. You know, get this out of the way. Drain the radiator while we're getting all the rest of the stuff off. Get that out of the way, and we can get this thing out of here. I've showed you guys a lot of motor pulls before, so I think I'll just go ahead and throw this on a quick time lapse, and let's try to get this thing out of here. got the motor all the way out of the car. I'm in now into the next day. You can tell I've already got the car over there, and it seems our favorite friend, the wind, is back, so I apologize if you guys hear it. But we have the long block out here, and we are going to begin getting this thing tore apart so we can see if these cylinder heads are going to be able to be reused or not. And fingers crossed, they are still good. So the first thing we got to do, obviously, we got to get our wire harness off here, which I began doing when it was in the car. But we have some sensors over here that were a little bit more difficult to get to in the car, so I just left it. Got the motor out of the car. We obviously already have the turbo kit off of this thing. And let me tell you guys, this thing freaking fought us for the J-pipe. That thing was a pain in the butt, like always. But went ahead, and something that was easier that I haven't done before is I pulled the whole turbo kit off in the car with the J-pipe on, and I was able to get to the top bolt on it. So that way we didn't lose any of the studs in the turbo by breaking them or breaking anything on them. So those are all still good. Nothing got stripped. So I'm happy about that. And we did get this thing pretty much tore down from when we got it out. We already got the intake manifold off, turbo kit's off, wire harness is almost ready to be off. So we can continue getting this thing tore down. I got all the fluids drained in it now. So let's go ahead, start getting this thing apart, see if we got some good heads. So guys, as you're watching this video, like I said, you can tell obviously it was previously recorded, and I kind of dropped the ball because the camera died, and this being a few months back, I dropped the ball. Guys, I didn't finish recording the car. As you guys know, I don't work on FA20's all the time, so I decided it was better for me to just focus on it instead of, you know, go move a camera or change the camera view, or, you know, and possibly overlook something because I'm not used to working on them. So I wanted to make sure to have my complete focus on the car. We did get it all done, got it all together, so I'm going to show you guys the end product, but unfortunately you guys didn't get to see me put it together. So this is one of our stage 3 FA20 blocks, and that does mean it has forged pistons, forged rods, has head studs. I'll go ahead and put a couple pictures in right now for you guys. And we have an FA20, guys. Look at this thing. So we cleaned up the bay, obviously, like we always do, and this thing has a brand new OEM case. We went ahead and did CP pistons in it, Manley H-Tough rods, ARP head studs, and obviously it's to our custom specs. We blueprinted the engine, assembled the whole entire engine, rebuilt the heads. This was a rod knock car, so we did replace the, you know, the front oil pump cover, oil pan, the bottom girdle, you name it, anything oil related in this thing. The little pump on the back of the head got replaced, new timing change, new guides. So went through the whole car. This thing has 72,000 miles on the chassis, so figured, you know, the wear and tear, we might as well. Went ahead and did new spark plugs, obviously, new serpentine belt. I almost called that a timing belt. So you guys can kind of see what to expect if you have something similar going on. But I really do apologize, guys. I should have recorded with this thing, and I didn't, just because simply I wanted to focus on it. And we did focus on it. We did get it together. That does mean that there will be more FA20 content for you guys on the channel. We do now support them. That's one of the biggest emails I get about FA20s, if we support them or not. We do now. Yes, this block is going to be going on the website. Yes, I am updating the website. Just simply finding time, guys. So it will be getting updated. We will be putting this block on there. We will be putting that fuel line kit you guys saw in a much earlier video where we did front to back fuel line kits. We're going to be doing that. We're working closely with Torque Solutions, as you guys always know, and we will have some other parts going on the website as well that will be through Vanderbilt Racing. So we'll have those. We got a lot coming, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this. I do apologize, like I said, that I didn't record it, but I'll make it up to you guys in the future, and I will do a startup on this thing so you guys can hear the motor to end this video out. All right, cold start for the boys. Good for a forged engine, guys. It's pretty quiet. That's why we did the machine work, to make sure that we had a nice quiet engine for him. So that is gonna wrap up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't be too mad at me for not recording. We'll have more FA20 content, I promise. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. Life up in the fast lane, fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living life up in the fast lane. Life, though you lemons, you just put them in Coronas, Coronas, Coronas. I've been working, I need that advance with the bonus, the bonus, the bonus. Ain't no thoughts about tomorrow, I'm just living in the moment, the moment, the moment. Full tank of gas and 200 on the dash, bitch, I'm zoning, I'm zoning, I'm zoning. Fast lane, living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. Life up in the fast lane, fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living